Okay, welcome to my library. Listen, I read so many other books besides growth books, but I want to share some of the personal growth books that I personally have loved in the last year or so. So we are starting with the tried and true Chris Voss, Never Split the Difference. Whether you are in sales or not, if you are just human facing, I think this is an incredible book. The author is a former FBI negotiator. And so the type of negotiating that he was having to do really was life and death. So a lot of these are some of those lessons, and then how you can apply them to a more pedestrian type of negotiation. One of the things that I loved is that ensuring that you're using language that gets the other person you're interacting with on your team is incredibly important no matter who you are. I teach a lot of his principles in a lot of my public speaking and negotiating training, and this is just number one, would highly, highly, highly recommend. All right, next, Wordslut. Now, this author, Amanda Montell, she is a sociolinguist, so she studies the language that we use now, but also how it's changed over time and how socially that language will continue to evolve. She also hosts one of my very favorite cult podcasts all around the language of fanaticism. So this is a feminist guide to taking back the English language. It talks about especially how women can understand the ways that we speak and why we speak the way we do. Just so entertaining. There's history, there's fun facts. It's a good one. Lastly, Unreasonable Hospitality. I don't know if you need to zoom in. Unreasonable Hospitality, this is by Guidara. He was one of the leaders at 11 Madison Park, which is one of the biggest restaurants in New York, and how they became to be that multi-Michelin star restaurant that they are. An incredible book to listen to because he reads it himself. And I would say that regardless of being in sales or being in a person-facing business, just being a good human being in general, this is a book that really changes your outlook on how you can make a difference in other people's lives, client or personal. Those are three books that, at least for me, in the last couple of years have really made me think and have been such an enjoyable read that a couple of them I've read through twice. Would highly, highly, highly recommend adding them to your bookshelf.